Thanks for checking out the McGuire Chevrolet Cadillac Highlight of the Week. We support the community we serve. Visit us when you're ready for a new or pre-owned car. Maximize your fuel economy today with the Chevy Cruze. 592 miles between fill-ups and 42 miles per gallon.
We go to Sparta High School for this Battle of Sparta and watch Tommy Keller dump the ball to freshman Zach Everding, and Sparta takes a 1-0 lead with 8:35 left in the first quarter versus Pope John. Pope John ties it up 20 seconds later. Watch Davis Stoner feed Alexander Hahn, who rifles in this blast for Pope John's first goal of the game. The teams then traded goals before Will Hoare of Pope John scoops up the ground ball and scores with this blast past the near post, and the Lions lead 3-2 after 1 quarter of play of this Riz Division battle. Second quarter we go, and you want to see a hustle goal? Watch Will McHugh of Sparta cause all sorts of trouble in front of the Pope John net, and his hard work pays off as Sparta gets the fortunate bounce as the ball goes in, and we are tied at 3. Boy, McHugh's motor never stops, folks. Pope John tries to snap the tie, but watch Sparta goalie Reagan Penner make the super save here to rob Billy Van Dyke of the goal, and we are still tied at 3. Now watch Pope John goalie Garrett Hill return the favor as he stops and snatches this rocket from Jack Levecki to keep this game knotted up. Levecki would not be stopped here on this shot as he loads up and scores off the low angle, and Sparta takes a 4-3 lead with 4:08 left in the second quarter. And the Spartans take a 2-goal lead here as John Push feeds Paul Smith, who rips in this blast, and Sparta has a 5-3 lead at the half. Third quarter action we go, and after Zach Evering scored to make it 6-3, watch the great ball movement by Sparta as Tommy Keller makes room for himself, and he scores, and Sparta's up by 4, 7-3. Pope John stops the bleeding here for the moment as Davis Stoner gets a running start, and he scores for the Lions to make it 7-4, and Sparta has a 3-goal lead after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter action, and just over a minute into the quarter, it's freshman Eric Laney of Sparta as he goes far post for the goal, and Sparta has an 8-4 lead. The Spartans continue to tack on to their lead here. Watch Tommy Keller, who finished with 4 goals, fight his way through for this goal, and Sparta leads 10-4. Keller would add another goal before Colin Sullivan caps the scoring here on this wraparound goal, and Sparta would go on to an impressive 11-4 victory over their crosstown rivals.
It's a win we always need to get. Pope John always plays a great game, and it's always an intense game, and we love winning.
It was a great win. I mean, we started off the season 0-2 with 2, wins that we thought, or losses that we should have won. But came back and had a good win last week, and we wanted to have this game so we can start rolling with our season. I think that the win today, it'll propel us for 2 more games this week, and then the rest of the season.
It was great. We started off the season pretty rough. 2 losses to some pretty good teams. Came back against a big win against Mawa, and that pretty much just catapulted us into this Pope John game, which is always a big one for us.
Sparta trailed 3-2 after 1 quarter, but Will McHugh tied it up with a great hustle goal for the Spartans.
Coach always tells us before the game, just run hard and give it your all, and I just followed the ball and followed the play, and good things happen when you do that.
McHugh is terrific on ground balls and faceoffs, and the Spartans missed him last year after he had to miss some games due to some concussion issues.
Every single game, no matter if we're playing one of the best teams in the state or a Pope John, Will's going to come ready to play. We get a lot out of him defensively, D-midi. Face-offs, he's at least 65% this year. Having a kid out there is just, it's the best. Lacrosse is all about possessions. And when you got a good face-off guy at the X, it's huge. It's huge.
Sparta's offense has really gotten into a groove over the last 2 games. In the last 2 games, Tommy Keller has combined 8 goals, including 4 today.
It's basically what we run is draw and dump, a lot of it, and dodging. And a lot of the goals I had today was off of passes from my teammates, just dodging, drawing a slide, and then getting it back to me where I can have a dodge with no slide. And it's just a regular shot and uncontested. So a lot of those goals are because of my teammates.
The big thing with Tommy is he's going hard. I mean, athletically he's right where we want him to be, and the lacrosse is coming along. So I just keep telling him go hard. If he runs hard, a lot of good things are going to happen.
This is a close game at the half, but Sparta really turned things around with a terrific second half.
You know what? We planned to finish out the game hard. We didn't let up at all, and our defense played great. Reagan Penner, sophomore goalie, had an awesome game, and no one let up, and that was the difference in the game.
The difference was our defense. Our defense realized that we're starting to score. We're starting to get up on our rivals, and that's always the big difference between this game. And defense holding up, and our offense having the opportunities they had to keep scoring. Everyone was getting in on it.
I think it was it got a little sloppy with the penalties, but I mean we knew what we had to do. We knew if we got up on them early and never looked back, the outcome would be the way it ended up. So, and that's what we did. We just kept getting up on them. I mean, we could have put the pedal to the metal, but we laid off at the end. But all in all, it was a great go today.